Hi, welcome to another video. We're crafting today. We're going to create 1 or 2 tablecloths. So we rent this apartment, so all of our furniture we bought in ourselves, and we really didn't take into account how everything would be on display. And because we're not very organised or tidy people, having everything on display just causes chaos. So I wanted to create tablecloths that kind of hid the chaos. So we've got 2 fabric pieces. I think they're a poly cotton, just from the feel of them. My mum actually gave them to us to do some projects with, and I think a cute gingham tablecloth would be really, really nice. They're doing construction. Okay, hopefully that's better. So I'm going to create a tablecloth, and I saw on Instagram ages ago, or maybe it was Pinterest, either way, of like a kind of hanging border around the tablecloth, so it hung down kind of like a valance you'd have on a bed, and I thought that was really, really cute. I'm going to attempt to make that as kind of like a cute option for our coffee table, because currently when you walk into our living space you just see all the mess on the shelf under the coffee table, and I'd rather people didn't see that. And I'm gonna make this so we could just whip it off and wash it easily. Yes. Ignore the mess of the rest of the room. It's not usually in the setup, but my fiance was playing games last night, so that's why it's like that. But this, look at this. It is horrible. And then when you sit down, you just have this view. That is horrible. See, look how much of stuff is always on show. It's too much. So I'm gonna mock up a pattern. I'm gonna use just some cheap baking parchment to cut the shape, and then I'm gonna create some pleats with the leftover fabric, and I'm gonna measure the drop I want, because I don't think I want it to the floor. I just want it like below the shelf. Hello, it's me. I'm jumping on really quickly to say hi. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you soon. Bye. Okay, so I cut out 2 pieces in the end for the top, because I think I'm going to add some wadding into the middle, and then maybe do some quilting, like not actually like patchwork quilting, but like, I don't know how to explain. I just think it would look quite nice to have that on the table, and it'd be padded like a placemat, but it's already done, because when we're home we eat our lunch off of this coffee table quite often. So I think having something a bit nicer than just like one sheet of fabric would be nice. So that's my plan. So that's why I cut my fabric a little bit bigger than the pattern that I made, to hopefully combat the shrinkage that will happen because of the wadding. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have the wadding. Hello, it's a few days later. Life has caught up with me, and I'm on my period, so I don't want to see anyone, do anything, go outside, don't want to do it. Anyway, I lost my balance for no reason. So the tablecloth turns out really nicely. I really like it. I've already had to like spot clean it a few times and it's come up great, so I'm really happy with that. And focus on my face. If you saw one of my last videos, I bought some fabric in the fabric shop. I went to Hobbycraft and bought this really cute fabric, and I think I'm gonna turn it in to a cushion, or at least one of the pieces into a cushion. So none of our cushions in our living room match, and I think it looks very disjointed and it kind of adds to the chaos of this room. So I thought if I kind of try to lean more into having cushions that go together, that would help. So we have this cushion times 2, a pizza cushion, this cushion, can you see? This cushion, and 2 of these cushions. They're like a green navy, dark green, forest green, emerald green-ish velvet cushion, and together they look crazy. And then we also have this like seat, bottom of a teddy bear cushion. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna cover this cushion. It's really cute, but it's just the wrong colours for now. So I'm gonna take it out of its case and make a new one for it, because green and pink seems to be the theme, even though it's not really a theme. And then this is just too blue to go with the kind of random theme. So I'm thinking adding a pink and green cushion cover would add more interest to the room and keep it focused, or at least that's what I like to tell myself. So let's have a go.
Hello, it's voiceover Amelia again. I'm going to do my best to explain what's going on here. I am just going to start by measuring out the space I need and marking up where to cut. I obviously measured the pillow first, and then I measured my fabric and tried to cut as neatly as possible. That's me cutting right there. Foolishly only cut one piece and then realised I needed to do another one, and that's me trying to figure out the rotation of the pattern so that I cut it out properly. And there's me trying to cut it so I've got 2 pieces.
Bruh.
Trying to find the right bobbin was a pain, because it turns out that I barely have any thread that matches this pink. So I was trying my best, and then I had to find my pins, and I could barely find any pins. So here's me trying to pin it together. I pinned it right sides together, and then I pinned along 3 of the edges, not the 4th, so I was able to turn it back around the right way. I did about ½ an inch from the edge all the way around on the 3 sides. So halfway through this, I realised that I wanted to do an envelope kind of closure on the pillowcase. So on the open end, I added in an extra piece of fabric that you can see me sewing on here. So that's going to be the envelope piece. I should have done this before I sewed the two body pieces together, as it would have made a cleaner finish. And this is me hemming that envelope piece that I created. Again, I should have done this before I sewed the pillowcase together, so it would have given me a cleaner line, but we live and we learn. We live, laugh, love. And then I'm just folding the pieces together, and then I wanted to be able to tuck in the envelope piece seamlessly, so that's me trying to sew down as neatly as possible down the seams to add in the envelope portion. This is the reveal. Look how cute it is. I think it's really sweet, but it's definitely missing something.
So, I decided to do an envelope kind of seal for the cushion, but I think it looks a bit saggy. So I went a bit girly pop. And this looks like a really cute bag, but it's actually the pillowcase. The cushion cover, whatever you want to call it. I added two big ties to make like a statement, and I'll show you what I mean. Reached the end of the video, well done. I am so happy with how both projects turned out. I can't believe it, they look really cute. I think our apartment looks really nice and cute and cottagecore and kind of softer in a way, because lots of our furniture is very like metal, so to have a bit more texture and fabric just really brings the room together. I think this is so cute, and I think I'm going to make more pillows because I have another piece of fabric and I might do something similar with that for this and maybe make a set. Yeah, let me know which one was your favourite. Did you prefer the cushion or did you prefer the tablecloth? And I will see you soon. I don't know what the next video is going to be. I never really plan that far in advance. I hope you have a great week and I will see you soon. Bye.